Yenko Eugene no say to an yanko sha dear kakrebi. Niansha the trends. Nianwe sebia ye boa anase boa. Dear can ye den kratao. And ye did the attempt. Ye den krata nature from 1992 abe pim 2020. Elections, differences. Why nanya more? Ye kekani nyina boma ete say. Eugene say to her. Eugene, good morning.
Yeah, Nana, good morning.
Great. Bra Facebook.
So, Nana, I think
o can say munu so on Facebook I be block when delete into one dey catch now. O can say munu on Facebook e be delete ya block you into yento aso.
Yes, Nana, na me here, but I think when I had your message na me hwen initially na you very interesting. And an answer the na me one of my firm so when you can say misconceptions and answer one of my beliefs and I'm want to say about popular vote. I think the NPP or the NDC is popular. And answer for the creation of the Dombo Dankwana I can quote to for quote one of the because I'm a pensioner from listeners or some I do omni and a but no I'm sure data and data is very interesting. And you know Bronica sometimes the nuances of data. I don't oh, it's just a new no. Oh, Kosusun is an AB and Tessa. Now, I quick detour and let me tell you, Tapukuno can be about perceptions. Also, more hostel. I could run also for so for. The Biomutomu Yomo bet near Yana Queen, a Masada, Monquas or any other. So one domo cotebiane. No muchum, charma and hostel, Omsha, by Rabin Wabutua. As a baby, a brown and any baby a chairman Tiwono. And I had a baby Kososa. And then you say a tabukuzomo free boys. Say, hey, also for now. Oh, yeah, near man, and some koya. Say, chairman, a war asthmatic condition.
Yeah.
Into a banner mano in Frama.
Yeah.
Omukran a board chairman, boom within the core hospital. It's an basically nature and say, in sometimes in life, what you deem to be so, no. Say unya enkrata now kenkanya ane biwa entesa and answer o get close to the data abu say ayana yeden entesa na 1992 ana Ghana usher in the fourth republican dispensation. The first republic no na Dr. Kwame Nkrumah 1961. Yebenya the second republic under Buzia, yebenya the third republic under Dr. Leman Rawlings. Me friend the enigmatic Rawlings because na why say chalk any cheese baby enyo baby ede and in fact me we na me analysis na one na dey obi a bit match na dey we data na the raw analysis obi a bit match na dey you see the Rawlings is a very interesting figure o two third republic ni go ye no o man assemble started the fourth republic
and team so bra Facebook in 104.5 they person establishing say between MPP and NDC from 1992. Why muna enya more votes, popular votes, send ni pair to so mu winia, send a ya a city, and a use your idea.
Yes, Nana, because Ghana a majority is also per political party nomenclature, that is popular vote.
Right.
Nana, Jerry John Rawlings, any now on the ticket.
Wait, 1992, right?
1992.
Okay.
Now on the ticket of the NDC.
All right.
Onya 2,323,135. And Anna, me set preamble say me three data source no. EC gazetted results, graphic online, and data from my jaw online.
These were the places are also information.
Yes.
So that we know say specific and yet the multimedia and kasaye.
Yes, Nana, so EC gazetted results. So there is a data never does. So EC gazetted results. Sometimes when me feel to me share be my EC gazetted results. Graphic online which I trust and our own my journal. My journal the second was visited news portal in Ghana.
Right.
It's very credible, so I trust it.
Right.
Nana, onya 2,323,135. No.
Okay.
The MPP candidate then was a former legal lecturer. Professor Albert Dubois, we now 1,204,764.
Okay.
The difference was 1,118,371.
There's a difference. Rawlings did change MPP. Mo Professor Dubois.
Yes.
Was saying
1,118,371.
Okay, that was 1992.
1992.
Okay.
And you call the second election in the Fourth Republic. Jerry John Rawlings view ni jinaye. Sometime no President Kufuor ebe wini primaries no.
Yeah.
Ewo sunyane 19 no. Obe wini president no munku sunyane 96 we wini primaries no. Jerry John Rawlings now 4,101,674. Jerry John Jacob Kufuor nya 2,000,000 only a mistake. Forgive me, Kufo name the yes in spelling.
Yeah.
2,829,726.
There's a JJ and Susama Kufo gap.
Yes, the difference was 1.2 million. I was an I said the biggest ever election. 2016.
Yeah.
But no me do am hu eti ye note no mo mutie no mo note 1,271,948 for the 1996 elections. This was the difference. The difference is just what say losing party ni the any free winning party ni man e catchiri no.
Let's say JJ hwe Kofo.
Yes, by
Gabo no
1,271,948.
Let's say enye adokufo kra akufo ado na ye bibi.
Yes, it's na make say na sometimes ama ye kwa sometimes ba nya hardcore data no na serial and I make calculate na at the point na me wan no kreni
because you thought say bia na akufo ado de no na also pa.
And also I thought that the NDC had always had more popular vote. If you make your calculation is am me in terms of yes because I wanted to see that then no kre. Yenko 2000.
Okay, so bra 1996 no. It means that on a record the president ultimate more gap Ghana for man more popular vote, you know. JJ Rawlings there was almost over 1.2 million.
Yes, now I remember. Ima, so from my laptop now, pick my laptop for me.
Yeah,
that's 1996.
Okay.
I come to the analysis.
Right.
Now 2000, a new candidate for the NDC, Professor John Evans Atemos, a tax lecturer at the University of Ghana, professor astute, I think some nani sunyane.
Yeah.
And as MPP don't use sunyane, I don't know. I think say I stand to be corrected. But Hannah Kufuor unity for the first time of contest.
That was Professor Eddie. It was Swedro declaration.
Was Swedro, yes, was Swedro, and MPP that was sunyane. Kufuor unity. Ye call 2000 election. John Kufuor in a winning election after the second round. It's data and your first round data. And your second round data. I use the second round data. On your 3,493,140. Prof. Evans Atame was in your 2,611,385. The difference was 881,755. This was the difference at 2000. Now, okay, 2004.
Yeah.
In 2004, again, Prof. Evans Atame.
So in 2000,
yes,
elections, you know, John Adekum Kofo,
and
winnie because they call second round. That was the time smaller parties, you know,
and then the core,
and then the core.
Yes. So that's an interesting.
Gusitano Moon.
Yes, I'm not going to cram my. Sometimes I'm going to no. Oh, okay, CPP there. Yes,
join in.
Yes. 2004, Papa Kufuor on the second term.
Yes.
On the Prof. Evans Atame is doing a 2004 positive change part 2. On your 4,524,074.
Kufuor.
Papa Kufuor. Prof. Normal corrected, Mr. Student of no, Harried. There's the proper spelling of President Kufuor's name.
Yes.
There's the proper spelling. 1F.
Okay.
And the U comes before the O. And the Prof. Mills in Sunya 3,850,368. The difference was 673,706. It's an Asha. This was Kufuor's last election. Kufuor never beat Mills by 1 million votes difference. That's the first analysis here.
Okay.
Kufuor
for JJ.
Yes.
Or she MPP by 1 million.
Yes, for twice on occasion. Yes.
JJ she MPP for twice 1 million gap.
Yes. In the year 2004.
Yeah.
So in 2004, the biggest ever margin. In 2004 is an 1996, 1.2 million difference.
JJ they share Kufuor.
They share Kufuor in 96.
Okay.
Now what I say?
Yeah.
You go 2008.
Okay.
2008, MPP a fresh candidate by.
Okay.
The member of parliament for Buakwa South, Obeye Attorney General, Obeye Minister for Foreign Affairs. The election will echo 3 rounds. Yet to the first election on 7 December, 28th you better the second one, and you call time. So the EC declared the 2008 elections results on the 3rd of January. Now that's you. we gives credit to sometimes the easy person here and saying the 3rd of January, you handing over the 7th of January, meaning 4 days to do transition and handing over. Now, what just here?
All right.
Prophet Van
hold on, Kakra. Jeff, an African elections, based on 2008, Diano. Maybe say go Facebook, Jeff, get an African elections, name project so that you understand the PCA, in case I finna do a video to her. Kroimun semye, yasha say your political season. Enti kaise san ye be ye sa bie nyomanim. Ye the facts ene be kasa. Ye no bia ni sa time na ye be ye sa na hwan na we na bi. Eyen krata na ye de be kasa. Na the PCA ye ne say ye hwe from 1992 be pemene between MPP ni NDC. Why mu na Ghana for etuma mo so far you 1992 after 1996 Samre na JJ still very popular Oshe MPP Edubuahe professor Oshe no over 1 million gap 1996 John Ajekunko for no aba Oshe no over 1 million gap 2000 na say Professor Ivan Satamios na aba no onye popular na nkofo nim no internet say kofo kra mpono echo second round and then on man gap over 800,000 till 800,000 and echo 2004 time na dey na ekofo ankasa MPP no party supported them a MPP na koye and no so esote dey but na over 600,000. I want you to keep in mind say MPP for ABT NDC for look at the difference. Say NDC for also ABT MPP so look at the difference. So now you establish it from 1992 to 2000. Now you be here and so free 2004. Aba African elections in Aba. Okay.
Yes. It's in this is the 2000 picture.
Okay.
And in our history, is the closest ever election. In an award, you know, no babons and set them not hit Jinam.
Oh yeah.
Because the numbers supported. The difference was 40,586. Is the closest ever election. Nana Hana sometimes could be misconception. Kase Papa Kufunke so my easy gumu kufuado.
Let's go
Yes. Now also that's what to be.
Almost say onuna the ma enkofo dwa kofo no.
Yes. That's the perception.
Now that's 40,000.
That's 40,000. Yes. But
that was time and not MPP for till. That was the time the MPP for so buafu.
Yes.
You can't say MPP for no.
Yes.
As an MPP for so munkoto.
Yes.
Mama party mu Ashanti region.
Yes.
And your be also.
Yes.
It was 40,000.
Yes, 40,000. So
40,000.
Yes, Nana. So from 1992 to 2008, the biggest margin was 96, 1.2 million.
Yeah.
The smallest margin was 2008. 40,586. Now, Yanko 2012.
40,000.
Yes. Now, Yanko 2012, where the battle between John Mahama and Nana Akufo-Addo started.
Right.
Now, in 2012, President Louis Nyanebe Bikoy, the vice presidential candidate, John Dramani Mahama, ebe succeeding. Yekwa battle. John Dramani Mahama na 5,594,761. Nana Akufo-Addo na 5,248,898. The difference was 325,863.
Right.
This was the difference in 2012.
Okay.
Nana Yanko 2016.
So 2012 no. John Dramani Mahama.
Yes.
And then Nana Akufo-Addo.
Yes.
Oshe Gabona.
Yes.
A little over 300,000.
Yes.
Name drew 400,000.
Name drew 400,000.
But Kofo enya 800,000 first.
Yes. And onya 600.
600,000.
Yes.
And Tamils nya just 40,000.
Yes, 40,000.
40,000.
Yes.
And John Mahama nya 325 in terms of difference.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, about 2016 now.
Great.
Which your movie confused says the biggest. No?
Yeah.
President Akufo-Addo nya 5,716,609. John Dramani Mahama elusu election nya 4,713,277. The difference was 1,03,332. So Nana, the first fact that is coming out is that the biggest ever margin in our 8 elections in this Fourth Republic is 1996, where Rawlings beat Kufuor by 1,271,9 948.
Great.
So the biggest margin is not 2016 based on these findings and data I sourced from the Electoral Commission. Kasta, the Wama Gab JJ Rawlings.
Which was 1996.
1996.
1.2 million.
Yes, based on data I have sourced from the EC,
Great.
Graphic Online, and my Joe Online.
Great.
So that is it. Now, I am quite the last election in this Fourth Republic, and Sunny ever to this year.
Yeah.
In 2020, Nana Akufo-Addo had 6 million. 730,413.
Yeah.
John Dramani Mahama enya 6 million 214,889. The difference was 515,524. Now, this is the analysis. This is where I begin the analysis. Osha, post-Rawlings, the NDC has never beaten the MPP by 1 million votes.
Okay. So we
Post-Rawlings.
We JJ
Free wa. Males couldn't do it. Mahama Ntimianye. Osha the NPP in Swa. The NPP, anytime they win the election, say Kufuor, say Kufuor-Addo, they win with more than 500,000.
Okay.
MPP wins, you know. Esoson. Sing NDC wins, you know.
Okay. So we JJ free ho.
Yes. Now that's what the JJ Krebema 96. Share. Onya 1.1 million.
Okay.
Ye fractions in free.
Yeah.
Onya 1.1 million.
92.
92.
Okay.
96 onya 1.2 million.
Okay.
The next NDC election we need 2,000. Onya 400,000.
40,000.
40,000. Sorry.
Which is Professor Mills there.
Yes.
Okay.
Mahamenya 325,000.
Which is not up to 500,000.
Yes. But Shatama MPP win election 881,000. 673,000 in 2004. Now the next time we win election 2016 1 million. 2012 2020 they won 515,000.
Okay.
So I was very surprised.
Okay.
Honestly. Let me I'm very surprised.
Exclusive to multimedia,
Yes.
the fact-checking team.
Yes.
The near Pessia near Pessia share trend analysis now. You share between MPP and DC. Why munenya more votes? Gab on it to say, trends in it to say, and between Nana Akufo-Addo and John Mahama. So MPP for and DC for go out so mukoto na Ghana for Ayana et to say NDC winia send a Ghana for Toma NDC. Say MPP so winia send a Ghana for so Toma MPP.
It's in an nature on say Ghana for bufu MPP krapa. Almost than 2 men DC. Almost 10 fee. 2000 there, 2008 there.
Okay.
The 2008 situation of the MPP. MMK 2024 year woman.
Yes.
In fact, we see many political science they compare the 2008 BBR to 2024. And to the NDC, for me, as a Obi Ameyam analysis, I mean, baby, and what this data is telling you that you need to double your campaign because Anna, the Rawlings factor is gone. So it tells you that within the history of the NDC, may percentages no the president they are contributing to the total vote of the party. I believe Mama then was right because we no more elections.
Yeah.
You notice that, and I'm also telling now the population has grown.
Yes.
But you notice that the enigmatic Rawlings and the charisma no kofom wo okotu tunsuo ma farm plains ono amokodo oso akoko no or the Adobe Shaman from NDC mono.
Yeah.
The NDC has not sustained that thing.
Sa charisma.
So
who Papa Jaya.
Yes.
We MPP new crop so be Papa
Jaya. Yes.
Okay.
Nana had it. Okata vote to Munyabom from 92 Niboma. This is the picture. The MPP has signed a combined of 34,228,070 votes since 1992.
Mpacho Mumbra Facebook Insha 104.5. Based on analysis na ya no. Yepesi who between the MPP and DCC to aba Ghana ni so to aba na bia we ne be wini say ne city and na Eugene Osei Tutu Eke Carbon between MPP and NDC from 1992. You can't boom.
Yes.
In terms of population,
yes.
Say any city.
The MPP has a total vote of 34.2 million. And in Negusi, The NDC also have a combined total vote since 92, 96, 2000, 2004, 2008, 2012, 2016, 2028 elections. 33,910,521.
Great.
The difference is 317,549.
Then say, oh, combine MPP there.
Yes.
Any NDC.
Yes.
MPP sa two NDC.
Yes. And another first fact based on this sheet is that the MPP, based on presidential election results since 1992, is popular since NDC. That was my first shock. Now, most feelings I'm saying shocked. Now, young co near party be a contributor. Okwa the MPP Professor Adubuahin
so to bo the e Facebook until ba no aba be hwe bi we enya yampe nkrata na de kasa se de be yam be kasa obi judge onso betimi atam na figures na Eugene de aba no se enya no kre enti fa onso de bra enye saa nete ba we ni ye source so we see EC there.
Yes, EC graphic online my online. Yes,
this is a credible site.
Yes,
okay.
Nana Professor Adubuahin contribute to 3.52% or kwabato ba akope.
Yeah.
96.
Yeah.
John Ajekunkwofo contribute to 31.69% or kwabato miensa 96 2004. President Akufo-Addo a contribute 64.79% of sa 34 million MPP enyano or kwabato 4 times 2008, 2012, 2016, 2020. Now oko NDC Jerry John Rawlings contribute
Nana Akufo-Addo etimi ama MPP vote no akọ animu pa.
Debbie, and this what it means is that Osha MPP total vote now.
Okay.
Koyankan said the registered voters organ is about 17 to 18 million.
Yeah.
92 no montesa.
Okay.
It's naturally. Omo ba post 2000 every election be no vote no ebe kosoro. Yes, it's natural. So enyan say Akufo-Addo a contribute more. What it means ono akọ more elections. Into ono numbers be kosoro. Okay. But na Osha Flight Lieutenant General Rawlings, so MDC scorecard now.
Yeah.
Flight Lieutenant General Rawlings contribute 18.98%.
Okay.
Prof Oko 2 elections 92, 96. Prof Mills Echo 3 elections 2000, 2004, 2008.
Right.
Or contribute to 32.39%.
Right.
And at John Dramani Mahama 2012, 2016, 2020 I contribute 48.68%.
Right.
Banana still analysis now we in a hodi kakra.
Yeah.
It tells you that the coup for the 2016 of 1 million votes and they do so though the population is growing, population is growing, and also grow MPP vote.
Which because Akufo-Addo in 2016 yes. And even now, even 2020, I can say the election was close. We have a hung parliament, Near Akufo-Addo nyaya no, and I said the difference Akufo-Addo did beat Mahama. I am more than Mahama did win in 2012. So let's say I'm just asking. Based on this, yes. Mahama 2 Akufo-Addo no, it was less than 400,000.
Yes.
Akufo-Addo 2 Mahama, even the worst one, no, it was 500,000.
Yes.
It means that if 2024, yes. All things being equal,
yes.
Say 500,000 for ne say ye dia che na Akufo-Addo. Inti ye tuama baumia. Then it's like it's a presidential no. Wait.
Yeah, no, it's a granted analysis. Na make say, Oshe 2008. People were disgruntled. No more for so monto. Manana here, Prof Mills, after the 3 terms, the difference was 40,000. A child say the MPP, as we've said, established by data, are more popular. And there is a Nipano Kase, make Kotoma John Mam, MPP and Bufu, and NDC Bewini. What's Nefia, so vote to no encore NDC, and this is the reason.
Okay.
The most populous electoral region, Ashanti region.
Right.
So Tenefia no Casa Media Mento NDC into Metenefia. So vote to no NDC nya. Now what you say? It's in an elusu. The MPP have lost though, but the NDC hasn't gained. So yeah, MPP losing NDC gain here. The picture would have been different.
So the point is that say MPP needs to on to a bar. NDC need to go.
Yes.
Nejo they winning, but since MPP need to say me and I'm casamento, but
go to. And all to my NDC and I can NDC be enjoy.
Okay.
Or better if you on to cry. The NDC will lose. Now another analysis they say, Osha MPP NDC election are winning. In the Post-Rawlings,
Jeff, when you call social media, so I've told you, be obedient and be clear the person.
Post-Rawlings, 2008, 40,586.
Yeah.
Add that to 2012 when we win here. 325,000. 863. Nana,
okay.
Nana, what that means is that 325,000.
Ode be so na men calculate this here.
Yes.
Be na calculate. B.
Yes.
Okay.
86.
3 2 5
5863 plus 40,000.
40,000.
586.
586.
Yes.
Okay. Which is 366,449.
Yes. Now 366,000.
Yes.
It doesn't even match 2020 as a Kufuor anyadi in election. Now the parliament will lose be a difference. No? So meaning that the two elections NDC we need post-Rawlings. The difference of a Kufuor in a not so good year of 2020 election, a cancel, I made a difference of almost about 100,000.
Okay, 515,524.
Yes.
Which is 149,075.
Near what you crack cancel 2,000 the same view. Now what I say. So it tells you that most MPP for Monko to Abano.
Yeah.
Among two men DC for. So the NDC might find a strategy as our MPP for no man to MPP or Metenefino. They need to find a way to get them to vote for them.
I just said, what's the NDC for now? Omatis MPP for CM Kotuaban.
Yes.
Omuntiminya to say, men can send me the men to Aban.
Yes. That is why they are happy. And I said they be almost more votes in Ashanti when we win the election. Because Ashanti is a problem. No? The typical Ashton in the bufu no trefim na nkotoma bo ame na MPP a onkotoma John Mahama because MPP no beka say they turn fuma and I say they are yen ne de be it's NDC ni no or regime or direct the campaign in the region and who say the campaign must be tailored to bring that people on board
to vote
because in the two elections the MPP has beaten the NDC by a combined 1.5 million. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is that 2020 a full MPP MPs from 169 to 137. Yeah. Sorry, I hang parliament.
Yeah,
I say President Kufuor anyade. We need by a difference of 515,000. What is it telling you? Nana, that is 500,000. Nana again, 2012 no. Na Prof Mills anyane baby ko sympathy.
Yeah,
Funu ano John Mahama was a new candidate. Everything crown. Oh, we need just 325,000. So what's it telling you that the MPP is more popular? Nana mamenya analysis kakrebi wa. Me nana hima. Never nana anama sewa anama.
Yeah.
Nana answer no bewu about 5 years ago. No, you're the longest ever queen mother for Chimabuakwa State.
Yeah.
Oba Chim Kutuku or da Buakwa State in the longest queen mother. Or Trapian for almost 64 years. Now I'm sorry because me do say to Nintin also the say why it's not that you the metro no by no near the metro.
Yeah.
Or say Rawlings, they don't pay Rawlings as some say. Or say Rawlings me ba me crew ma chim assume. Na ne fu mo ko no mo kofum. Insuo no mo ye otum no mo kotu abura no. Na saa de no Emma Ghana fo nya odobi. And na make say Rawlings is perfect. But or a president, I make say a fourth republic go pe handsome. Na president na okọ failed. Nana president adwuma na amanfo ye no oyebia no ka ho. I'm trying to explain why the MPP is more popular than the NDC. It's na omamanfo nya sa do no wonimu. Na bi oba Rawlings about rural electrification. Na ban na Ghana ye close to about 90%. 90% che say we about 10 homes about 9 e wo kanea no. Nipo pioneers are in the pan John Rawlings.
Yes, we are there.
Na bi Ghana, what shall you fund be brave you use ne ne. I want for brain get fund. Our question this is your dime be brain no John Rawlings. Na wo hwehwe nsu afawo. Nsu afawo. Yes o nkofo bi ba aid nadmo John Rawlings and the buy. Na VAT ne ekufo do anya bi o se nko beje 15% nyame abata nka eba mu. Rawlings na this are essential ne buy ne e kan your tax revenue measure ho eboayen.
Yeah.
Na natural housing Atimota, Sakumono, Lashibi, Oyebi, Bebre. And in fact, me a better development, a champion Rawlings and Chroma and Sana Mo Didusuyaba.
That's true.
He worked. Banana, what say because Onoba no establish a foundation for a new democratic Ghana and the Fourth Republic. You know. Most of the social intervention programs do here, you know. Na dia a benefiting crofone directly. Maybe ko school benkum senior school latte. Se me kona school dan si wa, mi ko busa se, kena ne see school dan no, get fun and na see ye. But me ko na me free as a student. My normal inclination is that I could afford the term school fees. Na na ma for team analysis.
You want to JJ and they get fund.
E buy.
E buy.
It's nana, I'm not saying the NDC is not popular because of social intervention. But I think that in the fourth Republican dispensation, President Bako MPP Beya Kono or two MPP man for Pekofo, and this is my reason.
Yeah.
Now I had a subjective analysis will be a bit my EB.
Right.
The reason is that Nanasha Pekofo 2003. Yes, near will be a friend of insurance under Rawlings, but Nanana is just the eastern region.
Yeah.
People should go and read the State of Nation address in 1999. Only the eastern region are not mere pilot, no. But you're paying national health insurance based on the Act of National Health Insurance. You can Google from parliamentary sources. 2003. Now, man, Kofu be starting the same mutual for district, and Kofu be called hospital. No, in fact, Metri interview of the then Director General of the Ghana, Professor Bedu Akosa, former CPP man. Or see, do you call no doing Janadia Broba, you wear Brunette 10 CD, a premium. Or the Akoko by a way 15 CD, a premium. It's no more cost to Muntiashe, to acquire or say Kofu health for no the buy, you know. Naneti. Ebi Kofu MMT no the buy me Metro Mass, me be Kumasi for the first time in 2014. I me back here University. Many admission me kwana me buy. Nana, maybe I made a 4 bars nearby. From 2014 to 2018, 4 years of my bachelor's education, me ko Phoebe am the 4 bars ne koi. Me kwabre pa. Cause me ko fat sprinter ni bia me ma me nimbewu. Ti me kwabre pa na ma kofuko. Nana kofo Metro Mass no the buy after Tata. Any sa ade tampon Leoplan. The biggest transport system in our country's history. A Metro Mass transit. Nana bus ni free Kumasi. He connected many routes. Maybe an bus and Konasa buses. The
buses so the bar correct.
Correct. Anana a bill bus ni trema Kofo bus. Kofo bus. So the difference between Rawlings and not yet the first presidential candidate of the NDC and the fourth Republican dispensation that he established institutions. And then Ghana and no ye did Now what you say?
Yeah.
Get transfer your secretary at the Jibisia. And you did me to me was one of my favorite presidents. Maka publicly. Yeah. But Kufu the no no. A benefiting Kufu directly. Another example, the livelihood empowerment poverty alleviation leap. Utifie, you see here, what one when your mobile money will phone so. And additional assembly the Sika Brew and send a mobile money bano. That's a direct benefit from the government. It would if you have got Kofuasheme. Now what you say? So the MPP being more popular through this data no. It's synonymous with the social intervention programs at Papa Kofo ye. Now I'm another project. Kofo by an FQ. I'm from FQ your Rawlings and Yano Cre. Kokai your family be ADP by Kojobo to in 1951. Tamagana independence, and we wanted to change our educational fortunes. It's the then Minister for Education and Social Affairs Kojobo to or your plan be ADP. I want the first FQ, the mention of universal free basic education, your body 1951.
Yeah.
When they did that policy, Ghana's education was one of the best in Africa. Around the 70s and 80s, you say, education is conform. So in 87, any year educational reforms. And I'm saying the FQ ne buy. But when we were drafting the 1992 constitution, the framers of the constitution at young French constitution, nyanya enche. Sir, I could be so school free the basic. The basic meaning that from class 1 to JSS.
And you're free. Even a basic education crana, you can qualify it at a point to include the SHS. Yeah.
Nanati. Then in 1996, Rawlings decided to have an implementation plan.
Right.
Banana, the full actualization of FQ was in 2005 under Papa Kofo. Why? The World Bank and the Sikabaya they capitation grant because the challenge of the FQ is a chronic cost going to fees only the year. So the capitation grant was to pay their books and then the marketing kit be a to your fees. School ni betim dia bona ho bra.
Yeah.
And then I'm crana a course going to your fees. I bench for the capitation grant. And then I would dex bu e be books in your marketing kit send your wound to your school fees.
Right.
Now yes samo mediane. So the full actualization was in 2005.
Right.
But it traveled under Rawlings 87 96. But the full actualization was under Papa Kofo. Na nebi Kofo ya therefore ya. Na nani mema ya fibi omonyem. Unim Ghana fibi ema omonyem, ema omkwa wo so. Omba dosun.
Yeah.
Kofo say okwa was a free. Why? Because the free BFN Millennium Development Goals (MDGs). One of the key requirements is that Ghana na me okwa was we will not dosun. To kofo ba no say ebu o ni sika nto continental. Obekọ no na ebi as a journey bi na aye na okoya eni wo ma no na kra na kowu na ma me no nso awu. Enti kofo na dey say free maternal health ne buy. Enti ma kwa wo so a na no he dey wakofina na wonti bebre say me dey kofo ta me wo pa na wonti bi.
Yeah.
Wonti bi.
Eni na bi eni
kofo. Eni CSHS ba no. Na that is why Akufo-Addo will come in 2017. Ahano is the politics of our country.
Yeah.
And this is a purely subjective analysis which is backed by some data. Nana Akufo-Addo remember January 2017. September 2017, just 8 months in power. No akokua pe man akolanchi free SHS. Why? Because when him say by 2017 lanchi free SHS, the average age of Granny Eco school 14, 15, 16. By time when now we 3 years no. Akufo-Addo will trim.
A kind say ono na man.
Into 2020 Akufo-Addo be address no aka say Akufo-Addo graduate or kai wo. Some call 3 years no. Me na be 2 fees no. So though the NDC is a social democratic party, but to share in the context of a political, because the NDC is a center-left party. The MPP is a center-right party. I don't believe say, what they know, your businesses, na businesses, na awufonye ska, on one in the Babako school. The NDC ni mo mukran na ke believe in free SHS, but not turning.
Attending our infrastructure.
In our fourth Republican dispensation, nobody can tell me any president has done more social intervention than Kofo.
Yeah.
We can look at the numbers. We can do that analysis. Now, one single free SHS under the MPP. The MPP since 2017, and Korea cost close to 1.5 million. Now, no one in the 18 years.
If you be able to benefit from
yes, now, my sister,
yeah.
Okutia media. Menka son kotum MPP and NDC. But all can't the history there because me Akufo-Addo graduate no. 1.5 million. 1.5 million. Now, which social intervention that the NDC will say have directly benefited 1.5? Men cast on social intervention program. My eulogize Rawlings.
Yeah.
But what program directly?
And I won't say nipa be even 500,000 benefit
directly. Now some progressively free education. What were the numbers? Compared to the free SHS. It's an America said the MPP has been strategic and started under Papa Kofo. All their social intervention programs were direct. My man another social intervention.
The account.
Now my man another social intervention.
Right.
Come on, the National Security Minister.
Yeah.
Eka say the first time I'm telling you, you know, unemployment is a national security threat. One Poku, when he was a Bernard Benyadina, Francis Poku, he launched what? The Youth Employment Agency. No, the fan Kofo Juma. Ejuba ha Kofo police. Nanya one free.
Yeah.
So you see, Kofo. So anytime there's a social intervention, his name rings a bell. So though President Rawlings did so well, we established the fundamental get fund, NADMO, big Nana, even most water project was Rawlings. Most. But you see, the MPP strategy of social intervention are ones that come to you direct. It's the piano
and to feed into that, that is why the Biami Busa, my Ubis MPP, NDC for now, JM, I infrastructures. And I'm saying that infrastructure now can a long term because Usi Hospital, but hospital and for 1 year, see hospital.
Yeah, but I see that. Let me flip it. It is not say hospital no yana. This is the difference. Nana obi kwa batwa. I mean, for example, say President Akufo-Addo can say, "You the train say ba, maintain pakadan." How does that benefit me? Yeah, yes, I'm interchanging. Meti akomadan me do 2 in 2. So how does that benefit me? I'm akomadan me yaya me call clinic. I see free. Meti akomadan me nyam na me kwa I see free. Meti akomadan be some be kuma say nyakofo ba asefo direct. So when it comes to electoral psychology, people near or no benefit no. And an delegate by Jessica or Henry, all true for Chrome Nadia, 7 for Chrome to be.
Yeah.
I'm sure any 107,000 Sassania Beam. No, no, daydream. And that is the NM Casa. That is how our politics is. That is how our politics is. So, Nana, I can say that the NDC has not been able to replicate Rawlings' strength. What was the strength of Rawlings? Mobilization. Camaraderie or bafomwo yanemo swakoko yanemo bonkomo or nana farm planes. Nobody can tell me so president be developing a farm plane than Rawlings. He literally nana water lake
no, I see it.
No to stamp ni bi tamana boat me capside na kunkola.
Yeah.
Enigmatic or form wo ye bi. The NDC has replicated that.
And it's true. I mean.
Banana share the MPP. O share MPP. Look at the even that untumi abronyamo. The MPP has moved from the intellectualism of politics to quote. So some bafom will be. Say form no money mu be diagro ni mu ache. That is why the MPP today can go to the northern region and divide it.
Because when
you go to the northern region today, it's divided between the MPP and the NDC.
Right.
But to pay the NDC strength, minimum the rural areas, peri-urban areas, zongos, and inner cities. Bene, the NDC cannot confidently say the zongos you diabibre. Because the northern region, which is a half of most zongos, is divided per the parliamentary results. So more NDC we need presidential. Look at the difference. And negligible. So it tells you that the NDC is not growing more constituencies to win election. But the MPP has found a way to grow more constituencies to win election, including bringing the likes of Bamia, including going to the inner cities, including the zongos, including these social intervention programs. Because someone say about swaba amawom. One could afford it free maternal in about 2005.
Right.
Now by 2020, I created the 15. You have GHS. So I created a wound free now. As I call SHS.
In 2%.
Now what I say. So for me who data this were some of the thoughts about the why I think the MP and I may be subject if you can comment on.
Right. I
think that they can also share that.
No, that's okay. Eugene say to the fantastic work today. I mean, great work. Meaning some that is how Juma facts over fiction. Papa, and at 10 o'clock, na Michelle says, so on yes, Juma, mammy. Was at 10 o'clock, me show now, and I'm a kai, unti on night. And into my catcher say, would you bet me a tear ma or mobile cancer near Bayer would deno? Because they want to feed you with those misinformation and malinformation. Wait me a tear. But no credit, the Ayakano. And I like one commenter will be kind. I say with this, MPP, NDC should be humble and listen. What you say? We NDC near. Meaning say NDC in penny for Nidia, Omotin and I say. But you see, why won't this annual man say? I will let you come in. For example, infrastructures. Why are they? What's here be a Wessie? To say KJT. It was 3 years. What you say? Say Nippon a common dinner. Now we are long-term project. On said them. And see, young fans also where's the hospital, where's the DC, where's the airport. A bad boy dati. But Nippon is in print. And no na oka. You know ya Jenny say MPP for a year long no more say in print.
Yes.
Say free senior high school in print.
Yes.
But what's the hospital? Ebi a baby bear 4 years. I'm no maybe a BB TV.
Yes.
It's the NDC for the person moving here. They should look at policies. A many partner benefiting pray. Not all share the long projects of Messi way, my way. It will take maybe 2 or 3 or 4 years. And son of Sadiano. Aba, if you don't do that, they be MPP for the simple team be no more show. And it is serious.
Yes, and that's a nice. See, the way I say, yeah, analysis we are. The answer now me can say me say. For MPP 7 when this is a ton.
Yeah.
Analysis and numbers we. And I mean I'm a me made the end of a calculator. Me should ni name na me boy. Nana I mean credible news reporter Fitch. EIU predict say NDC be winning.
Yeah.
What are the key reasons? I'm say economic conditions. Yeah. But then I make us what your numbers we are. Yes, and I've always said here, and I say near Twaba, I think the NDC has a brighter chance. But all this data is saying is that ya wunyama ni ye wuye biano, ye bika hon. Nya wuye biano, ye bika hon.
Yeah.
Now we bika hon a ebeboa mo wi ni mo. Asem we yanya some say ye ne NDC, ye ne MPP. It's just a simple analysis and we and now me see me in term so calculative. Na enye den opa na we bet match.
Oh no, say we are your best share ni nyina with Facebook. We are ko Israel Fema. Any other tabloids now, your online system, you be publishing nyina ma oye political party crowd now pay NDC MPP. You be sharing nyina ma now what's here because Enra me ka sa asem no kofo bebre enya no kre na NDC on say maka kire say dia e mane ye din ni say oni obi a on pese odin krata ebe kasa edin etimi on social media ni sa anyoma no me hu so obi aye petty anase obi na okasa te say me say na kwai dia ne ha no because ade na wo ka no ye din krata na e kasa etu fa wo so krata ebra a simple thing. Don't sit there and then catch say Jandam, Kumasi journalist, MPP for Atoye, and ye say, make sure I miss now we are serious today. We are serious. Adiano, first of all, say what you ho now obi keka sebi entrobi xrew na wutie na ye woda. Ono be hawo. What you say? Enti emesre when enkofobi ekotie miaminia ketweya na odi ye dede na mbusa say no no die tumi no wo oti abrochire yen yete Ghana ne yeku yete Ghana ni mu na yeku ama Ghana ana yete Ghana yendwane you. It is easy for you to sit somewhere abrochire no akeka gwegwegwe adi obi atem ba yen yete Ghana ha yen ni ensura de yen yeku ama Ghana enti wote odi bra obabia wote abrochire de say obi abetimi aka de ope so oka obetimi adidi obi atem de ope so odidi atem ba yete Ghana ha ene ye ko ama Ghana ye nwane nko abrochire ye pese ye ko na ye betimi akọ ba ye mpese be ko abrochire ne akọ akototobo bra Ghana ha na nso be koma Ghana ha enti omo mu tag me fa mini aketo ano ho no ehun hia me oya kra what I said, oye ni nyina no oya kra because me nim no mini aketo no oya kra me so ni nsa wo radio mu oya kra nti ene se o se obetra ni nua panyi no adidi na tema keka de ope because ene no wadu level a me ni nye sa because I am matured me ti me megina na insemu na ono keka na me so ba be ka bi ena dey say ena oye jandam ena MPP fo agimi no ena oye krasini eya nkrasem. I will not do that. Nemo mi yeden krata ne be kasa onso a wonso eya wutie me oti ase onso a wutie me na wukotie obi a ye fra bibi echo chamber ma me nkyerɛkyerɛ nyoma wem ye fra bibi echo chamber no e time bi a ye ka ne se etore bi a obi kɔ online social media okotie die nipa bi a one na adwen ye pe impempi no ye ko social media obi be ko YouTube obi be ko WhatsApp obi be ko baby okotie nipa na one na adwen oka de open but one hwe ya nipa kro no betimi a misinform ye nipa eno nti na de bia ye kasa ye say enkrata ne sesen because entie me ebia wo mpema asem na wotie me ebia wo pese sebi meka bi ma na menka bi ma ebia wo pese meka bi kra na eja obenya kra na nka me kra mawu but the American ye friend logos facts and research logos na ye de kasa the ugin be ye facts and figures ya mo ahu ne se NDC for so mu wini a omu vote MPP for wini no gab na MPP for de man eso enti se MPP for nyina sorry no kwoto ni buma NDC untimi wini ti se MPP ni so on kwoto aba enti so ye NDC ni na ya kan ne sa de we ache what do you do e wasa wo kasaye e ya akono eni kwansa wo di adidi atem kire obi a obetimi aba beto ama wo eni kwansa wo didi obi atem a sebi ne kasa no nkrofo nso tie se menya influential a die enti na obi be ye na adwen se o ka bibi afa me ho sebi mini akoto na ono ote ho no me na meka se mpanyifo ni metu etu mefunti na mempese meka bibiri no ba mini aketwa young boy na ene o se obi a obedi na tem no mini aketwa na ono to na odidi obi atem edidi me matem no question na mpese mebusa ne se ono a wote wo no so wo influencer on kan kire NDC for ne se me Kevin Taylor mo NDC for mo bia nso na hwe se NDC for no mbesi wa enro NDC mpanyifo na efre ene ye nyina ye di nkomo and the point is that omaka na yesrew we de emfi Kevin Taylor ne enam se me mfa no ho but you see the point is that muna mu lose more enye me NDC for ne lose more because you cannot handle somebody or the facts and figures say din komo say empo MPP for ne na aban ye adwuma we ama afi MPP for ne na aban ɔmo tena ase hu sɛ ntɔkwa mu ne nana gyantoa ne multimedia ɛkɔ no ɛmfa nti na wo so ɔmo ba asomdue kwan so na wo aban a wopɛ sɛ ɔba power ɛne ntimi handle bade na meka sɛ mpanyifo bi ne makasa nti ma yɛ din and momo mutitira na ɔyɛ me responde because sɛbi atetim wɔ fie nti me mfa didi atam responde obi a ɔyɛ akora me na me so ne nsa ɛwɔ radio mu which he knows